Hello everybody, my name is Zelinator and welcome back to Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld episode 449. Turns out I wanna say something's not right with my version list. I think if everything went wrong, I'm missing, I think, two versions or two episodes, unless if I'm already, I don't know, but I'll figure out the episode list. There's a lot of 1.16 stuff, and I thought I caught all of it, so who knows, maybe I forgot 1.15 stuff. If so, too late, I'm gonna have to move on because I can't downgrade 1.15 anymore. Anyways, rambling aside, here we are still working on all the redstone stuff for this. I think I was laying down the dust next. Yeah, because I already have the thingy going. We're gonna hope I don't run out. We shall see. I feel like there was also something I was supposed to remind myself of yesterday. I thought about it last night, and now I can't seem to remember what it was. Truth be told, I got through all morning not realizing I had forgotten something until I realized right now that I had forgotten something. Oops. Oh well. Oh, that's right. Hold on. I could put the torches down as well. Alright, so I'm looking for... Oh wait, you know what? I could just hop the... Whoop. I can hop the fence after I put the torches down. Oh, I guess I already did that. Alright, cool. So, next things next. We're gonna head way back here to number 9. Because this one's complete. So, now it's a staircase of cobblestone. It's block 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it's 4 blocks of cobblestone. And then there's a torch on the last one. This one, it's the 1 inward plus the 3. And then that's all coated in redstone. Because this one's already done. I wonder if I should have done one path at a time. Well, too late. So, it's the 1 plus the 3, and then this one is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Oops. So 1, 2, 3. And then there's a block above that. Let me just verify real fast. Yep. Alright, cool. So then there's another 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then this last one has a torch. This is where the wall would be, I think, because that should be the last block. Yeah, this is where the last block would be. Alright, well, anyways. Wait, hold on, let me... I guess that would be 50. Yeah, I may or may not have missed 2 versions. I'm gonna have to go back and verify. I should have been checking my list, but too late. Alright, so yeah, it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'll deal with all this stuff that's up here later. We'll start out with this next line. So then this will have 2 of the lamps. I'll be doing the lamps at the very end, because I don't yet have the walls up and going. 1, 2, 3, 1. You need to crouch and place in blocks next to redstone now, because you no longer, or I should say because it toggles between the two states, it is no longer just click to place. Nighttime's approaching. This will probably be the last one. And then we'll catch some Z's, reset the weather timer. Alright, bed is back here. Eyes turn red, you can go to bed. Except I think the bed's down there. Do. So while the Zella moon rises, I should say, let me just look at the video list because it's gonna bother me. I had this problem back in 1.14. Alright, and a eyes turn red and go to bed. Alright, let me make sure my live preview is alive again. Alright, cool. And next. Next one's going to get a little complicated. I should say the next set will get a little complicated because it's going to involve placing down the torches, other than the last one. I should say it'll involve placing down more torches. Plus I have a whole bunch of cobblestone all kind of grouped together. Like I said yesterday, it's always easy to build something the first time, but when you try to replicate it, it becomes difficult. However, the most amount of time is spent on the first iteration because you're figuring it out to begin with. Alright, how many are left? Several more. And I remember yesterday when I said that I wasn't going to need to do much more counting with the redstone? I was mistaken in that, because I'm still doing a lot of counting on this. It's a lot of counting in threes. I believe you are able to quickly identify groups of 4. That's just the way our brains work. Any more than that starts to become a little more difficult. You can just zoop. That's why Roman numerals, they start out with 3 characters, and then you get 4. 5 is something different. Or something like that. There's groups of 3, then 4. Because you got 3 eyes, then you got IV, there's 2. Then you go up to 8, and then 10 minus 1. Oops. I was not placed it correctly. Such a thin hitbox for redstone. Oh wait, I guess on the wire here I don't need to crouch because the dust is, oh, I'm done anyway. The dust is already a line, you can't toggle a line. So if I just do that, yeah, that places directly. Alright, well anyway, time to move all the way back to lane 9. Alright, so what do I want to do next? I'm thinking... How about I put the 2 torches... Maybe I should do this top one. I don't know. I haven't decided, as you can tell. Maybe I should start with the straight line that goes right down the middle. So I could place the 2 torches, and then this one goes from the torch 5 blocks forward, and then from there it goes up 1, and then I place the 3 blocks. And then, of course, I'll need to do more cobblestone up top here, but one thing at a time. So we're going to ignore this wire. I'll deal with this one later. So this one is torch 5, and then 3. So let's head back here. There's my 5. And then I do my 1, 2, 3. And then there is 3 cobblestone that covers that, I think. There's got to be more, but this is got to be where the wire is. So I guess if I want, I could start out with 4. This will also be the part where I raise up the walls, but we're going to do that next time. I want to get this in place first, and then on the next go around, I'll put the lamps in. Oop. So 5, 3, 4. Five, 3, 4. Oh boy. Guess he's running low on redstone dust. I guess I'll just jump down this way. It's fine. I've got my long fall boots on. Oh, I'm out of cobblestone. Where's the shulker box? Should be back here in lane 9 or 10. Yeah, I don't have any more redstone in here. Oh no. Yeah, I'll just start with another 4 stacks of this real fast. Alright, where did I run out? Did I ever finish this one? Yeah, I think I got all of it. Alright, so next would be... Heard a buzz, but that buzz was not me. Oh, I remembered what I was supposed to do. Hold on, I'm gonna write it down. I was supposed to check the results of the post. My recent poll I have on here. I remembered. This isn't what I forgot to do last night, but I was supposed to do this maybe about 5 minutes before starting the stream. 5-10 minutes. And then I got sidetracked. And then I forgot what I was supposed to, so I ended up doing other stuff. But I remembered. It's that whole, you make the connections in your mind very quickly. One thought leads to the next, to the next. Of course, the speed of thought is much faster than the amount of time it would take to say your thoughts. I did 4 there, right? I feel like I only did 3. I'm trying to place as much as I can for each time I go around, but I can only keep track of my brain So many different numbers. And I forgot to put the torches there. Oops. That's okay, simple fix. Oops. Oops. Dig that up now, but I'll need to pick it up before I go on to the next area. Is it turning nighttime already? I see the yellow moon down there, but I think I could make it into 1 or 2 more. Oh, I could finish the last one. That'll give me extra time to run back. And then in the morning, I'll plan the next thing I'm working on. Alright, cool. Now we're all nice and caught up. Let me just, whoop, probably be a little smarter. OSHA would not approve of me walking on ledges so high above the ground that do not have any fall prevention. Eyes did not turn red, but it's close enough. Alright, so next things next. We're gonna dig up some of the cobblestone and build up this entirely. So the first lamp on the left is 2 blocks above the bottom. So let me grab these real fast. Howdy, Henry, welcome back. Oh wait, I'm not gonna need any of those. In fact, I should only need 45. If I mathed correctly. Alright, I can dig up the first 3. Oops, not that one. So I really only need to place down 1 extra layer. What I'm doing today is finishing this. Oops. I'm working on finishing the redstone for these targets. Except, I think I'm gonna run out of redstone again. I spend so much redstone on these lamps and the targets. This stuff is expensive. It's not supposed to be, but such is how it is. Hold on, this doesn't look right. What level am I on? I'm on level 168. There's only 167. Oh, I see. I already done goofed. Because it's 2 blocks, then the lamp. Over here I just did 1 block, then the lamp. That means, get back here, lamps, I need you. Which means I was right in digging up where that block would have been. Oops. That's okay. Famous last words. Alright, so I dig up this block here. Oh, that makes sense. That's where the redstone is. So it's not 1 extra layer on top, it's 2 layers up. And I'm pretty sure I saw the animation for picking up that block. Alright, now I know. There we go. This is now level up here. Unfortunately, I can't get over the wall, but I can go around. Alright, next step is do the same thing 8 more times. Now I know what I'm doing. I mean, of course, I always know what I'm doing. 100% of the time. So I place the lamp, complete the row, place the last lamp. Alright, there you go. Now I know what I'm doing. Oh! I saw that cobblestone fall, but I need the cobblestone because this is expensive. It doesn't have to be. A lot of this cobblestone doesn't need to be placed. But I chose this path, so I'm going to see it through to completion. Therefore, it'd be wise not to be wasteful of cobblestone. Alright, let me get my ender pearls, and huzzah! We're gonna hope I saw that correctly. There it is. Give me a little cobble. Was that worth it for one piece of cobblestone? Yes! Explain what's happening, why am I in Minecraft with new and titanium pickaxe? Alright, so I'll answer those in sequential order. First, I'm working on the redstone for a little target range I have. So I'm working on the redstone for the target block. I'm currently setting up the lamps. And next, I'm playing old Minecraft but new. We're currently at 1.16.5, the first upload of release candidate 1, except Mojang done goofed again, so it's called pre-release 1, even though that's not the version they were supposed to release. Anyways, not important enough. So, the point of this series is to go through all the old versions of Minecraft, starting with the oldest currently available in the launcher and moving on upward from there. And so this just happens to be the version that we're playing today. And the titanium pickaxe, we have the titanium pickaxe because it replaces netherite. I replaced all of netherite with my own titanium textures because it was part of an old mod concept I came up with years ago, and I wanted to... It fits so well with how netherite ended up being implemented that I decided to take the concept for that mod and apply it here. Therefore, I replaced netherite with titanium. I feel like you spelled waving incorrectly, but howdy, welcome back. Maybe I should only place 2 lamps. Oop! Do not fall, Mr. Cobblestone, don't end up like your buddy. I only have 7 pearls left on me. I'd rather not go down and pick up more. Alright, how many are left? 3 more. Next time I go out to get more redstone, which will probably be today, if I really do run out. When I go out to get more redstone, we're also going to be tree chopping some oak trees. I need to finish this floor. I've been putting off chopping down oak trees because I have every other material. I'd rather spend what I can first, as this is a non-essential block. However, redstone is essential, so redstone will have to be collected. I just don't know how much progress I'm... Oopsies, I'm all good. Nice, graceful landing. Does wool take off fall damage? No. Hay bales do. Hay bales, not wool. Wool just makes your steps silent. Zoink. Alright, what are we looking at? So I think I finished that one, which means 2 more. Nom 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 bacon. soon. Jump, jump, like the song. I don't even know if that's the full name of it. Howdy, welcome back. That's supposed to be a quote of something. I'm unfamiliar with it. It's kind of funny, all the stuff people quote, I don't know. And then all the stuff I quote, I'm pretty sure very few people would ever know. Such is how it is. I live in my own little world. Population me. Dare I say, population Zelinator. But oops. One of these days I'll get back to working on writing the story for more of those. Recording and editing is rather straightforward. The longest part is getting the story written down. Well, that's a nice little diagonal line created. Alright, well, that's not important now. I was right. I was right with my redstone lamp counting. Alright, so all the way back to number 9. I'll figure out what part to install next. I'll probably see, or I should say decide first, and then we'll go from there. If I'm doing this in order, then that means this line should be next. So branching off on the side of the torch, it's 3 blocks, 1, and then I've got the 4 already completed. Oh wait, but then it has to go over, and I need another 2. Because I already have this 4 cobblestone down, just not the redstone. So it's 3, 1, goes over the middle, then I've got 2. Alright, let's see if I can replicate that. Eyes turn red, you can go to bed. And I already forgot how far. What number did I say? It was 3 blocks. The magic number, it appears to be on here. One, 2, 3. Oops, and then 1 that goes up. And so, oh, I don't have any of the midsection. So how many blocks cover that one? Looks like it's all 3. And so this is where, whoop, let's try not to fall off. Is that a chunk border? There's my problem. I wonder why I had difficulty trying to navigate that. Alright, so then that one is either 2 or 3. I think it's 2. Yeah, that block's just 2 because I'll have the gap for this top snake, which I'm going to do last. Alright, now I just need to do this 8 more times. So 3, 1, 3 dust, 3 in the middle. A lot of stuff segmented in 3s. Two, 3. And that was only 2. I know redstone, or I should say cobblestone, is going to cover that, but we're going to deal with that later. And I think this might be the time when I run out of the redstone. I don't know if I'll be able to make it. An unenchanted golden apple, but enchanted with an anvil. Do you have a plan for how you're going to acquire such an item? good. Almost thought I was gonna fall off there. Hopefully we shall avoid that. I'll also need to pick up more cobblestone soon. I've already gone through over 2.5 stacks of it since I last acquired more. Oh, buoy. Oopsies, that one doesn't go there. At least I don't think it does. Maybe I just haven't gotten that far yet. Okay, this one for sure does not go there, though. If you do have a plan, what is the plan? I have a guesstimation in my head. We shall find out whether or not it is accurate. I'm not as familiar with the history of anvils. And that was the last redstone I had. Completely. Alright, well, I was right. Alright, we ran out here. So, let me toss all of this into a shulker box. Time to go get more. I guess we'll have plenty of time today to go caving, since it'll take several minutes to get there. Alright, I'll just leave this one with all the cobblestone. I'll take this shulker box back with me and empty it out. Because I'll use this to pick up redstone and stuff. Alright, come on, sleeping bag, we're moving out. Alright, and... Oh wait, hold on, if I throw it, it's gonna land on the thingy. Can I... Huzzah? Yeah, just barely missed it. Cool. I didn't want to hit the platform over there. So I had to shoot a little under. 12W49A. That's, that is still a 1.4 gem, and alright. At first I was thinking 11W49A, and I was about to say, back in the region format, no, that's still anvil. Alright, dark oak goes there. Dark oak planks go there. Why are all my planks odd numbers? How did that happen? And howdy Paul, welcome back as well. Oh wait, maybe... Yeah, this is where my stone stairs go. Except they're not called stone stairs anymore. Oh, I probably should have put the dark oak fences up there. Nah, whatever I'll need, I'll figure it out. I'm gonna have to come back here anyway, because I'll need to sort the items I pick up. Yeah, I'm completely out of red dust. Sad times. It was all the repeaters. No, I didn't make any repeaters. There's the comparators. The comparators and torches I made also took up a lot of stuff. Took up a lot of redstone. Alright, so that's empty. Toss the stone, don't need that. The comparators... Oh wait, I think the comparators and the lamps are in warehouse 3. Glass panes, the dark oak sign. The dark oak sign is here, but the glass panes are in warehouse 2. When I find the sign chest. Eventually I'll start memorizing where everything is again. Except by the time, over the next few months, UMP is already going to take another break. Right, move that over. Alright, I guess I'll keep the sticks there since I'll be taking with them. I'm not collecting rare items, unless that question wasn't for me. The focus of this world is to collect terrain generators. I just have a lot of stuff because I've been playing on here a long time. I started this series back in August 2021. It made it all the way until 1.6.4, and then I took a break for a while. You know what, I think I'll keep some of these on me. A gateway, a wall? Does it have a gateway or a wall? I feel like those are mutually exclusive. I have the dragon egg on my head because back in release 1.4 you could use your hotkeys with items in your hotbar and put any item on your head. So I've been carrying around the dragon egg for a long time. One of them, because I have a bunch of dragon eggs. 11W49A was a great version to get more dragon eggs in. I don't plan on using April Fool's versions on this series. We're going to ignore beta 1.4 because that was still a full version, it just had April Fool's content. I've been doing my best not to die. However, there have been a couple oops moments. In fact, there have been 2 oops moments where that's where the Cheez-It counter comes from. A gateway in a wall. Okay, that makes sense. And Devia Plateau doesn't have any walls. That's not true, it has one wall. That one wall is connected to no man's land, except I only have tiny doors in there because I don't have much of a reason to venture out there. I don't plan on installing a giant gateway. It has a hole in it though, because when I was working on the forest fires, part of the fire kind of spread to the wall. The wall's made out of wood. And so I had an oops moment because part of the wall caught fire and burned down. I had to fix that because that was right where I had the minecart track on the side of it. Now I think I'm ready to head out. I should have everything I need for this adventure. And I'm trying to remember where I was last mining. It wasn't the beta 1.8 area. 1.9, 1.1. Maybe it was 1.1. Maybe I never finished there. There's not a wall between the chunks. The wall is the side of the chunk. It's not a wall, it's solid terrain. Sea level is 32 blocks above me. It's all solid land everywhere outside of here because of how low the old in-depth chunks are in Classic. Excuse me, sheep, of which I really need to take care more of, but oh well. For as much as I need more white and red wool, I just don't take the time to collect it. It's probably my fault for putting the sheep farm so far away. If I had it closer to the warehouse, I think I wanted it closer to the warehouse, but what happened is I didn't have the space to have all 16 sheep colors. I didn't have the space for that. Alright, well, away we go. So now we sit here for a few minutes. Excuse me, y'all, don't mind me. Oop, let's try not to hit that. Row, row, row your boat gently down the ice highway. What are we at? 1800. Pretty soon here we should be coming upon the monolith. Maybe that was farther than I keep thinking. I always thought it was closer to 2,000, but then that never ended up being the case. Whoop. So there's one. And beta 1.2. I wonder if... probably wouldn't be worth it. I was almost wondering if I should ever expand the highway more than 2 blocks wide, but thinking about it, if I'm really going in a straight line for the vast majority of the distance, I don't think it would be. I know there's wall there, Paul, but I can never add a gate because there's no empty space behind it. I'd have to make an elevator. I still need to work on the elevator next to the bounce castle, except I don't know when I'll get to that. Especially since this target range is taking so much more redstone than I was supposed to. Oh well. I didn't expect it to be so... Oop. I didn't expect it to be so expensive, but now I've learned. Beta 1.9 and huzzah! 1.1. Except I missed it. There we go. The one exit I wanted to be at, I missed. Oh well. Alright. I don't know when. Hopefully, you know what? I should put on the bounty board. I should, because I keep saying later. I should put on the bounty board. Make a proper path to the 1.1 portal. In fact, I could take the time to make a proper path to every portal up to the roof. Go, go. I'll figure that out when I do. But if I put it on the bounty board, then I'll make sure to remember. Alright, so I want to say that was the pillar we were last at. This is the one I'm thinking, unless something pops up behind it, but I'm pretty sure this is the one where I want to be. I think this leads us down into the cave we were at before. I can't remember where the entrance was. I want to say it was shortly off in that direction, but I don't remember. So this is where I last popped up out of. So hopefully there's still plenty of good areas down here. I hear you, Skelly Bum. I'm just going to ignore you for now since you're not the focus. Oh, a mine shaft. That's not what I'm looking for, though. Alright, what are we at? 24. We're close. But I'd rather do cave exploration. Oh, ask and you shall receive. There we go. Man, what a great start. Is it only 2, though? I think the gravel will replace some of it, but I can never verify. I would need a mod that disables underground gravel generation. Alright, the question is though, how many caves are in this area? For all I know, I just got lucky with the one. It'd be rather, it'd be rather unfortunate. It'd be rather unfortunate if this was the only one here. But I'm gonna hold on to the beta 1.8 cave system a little bit longer. Oop. Was that the source block? Cool. Drop the torch preparation. I keep seeing lava, that means I'm right where I want to be. Oh boy, this is not a good area. I considered bringing a water bucket, but also considered the possibility that with the amount of dungeons I found last time, I might be finding more dungeons. So let's just fill all this in real fast. There we go. Instead of taking 2 shulker boxes with me, I only have 1. So hopefully this mining trip goes by faster, since I'm going to fill up inventory space faster. You know what I forgot to bring with me, though? That I probably should have? A crafting table. And I could have turned the redstone into blocks. I'd also be more inclined to pick up coal. The reason why I don't particularly feel like picking up coal this time is because it took up a lot of space. You miss people mining in Minecraft? People don't mine anymore? But I thought the whole point of the 1.18 cave system, the brand new caves in 1.18, was to encourage people to go mining. We're a little bit too high, but if the mineshaft brought us to more caves before, hopefully it'll take us to more caves again. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there's a wall there. Hello. Peekaboo, me from the past. Those are all my torches. But I think... yeah, we're at 27. We're too high. What a weird torch. Does anyone remember what version that torches have a bottom texture? Because I can't remember. Back in the early days of Minecraft, torches never had a bottom texture. This terrain generation, the caves that we're currently in, are from somewhere around 1.1 or 11W49A. I don't remember exactly. 2 spawners right next to each other. That's not what I'm looking for, though. I have a stack of 45. That's not gonna last me long. Should I... I'm gonna update the water. I think that'll wash away the torch, though. I hear you, Zomble. So wait for the water to go away. I see the zombles. Iron and coal. I'll take it. Partially because I need the chest. One of these days, I'll spend a whole bunch of wood and maximize the amount of chests I have. I still need a lot more to fill up the shelves. I think we're too high up, though. Yeah, we're still at 21. We're close. We are within several blocks, but not quite low enough. That's why I'm really hoping... hello. That's why I'm really hoping that one of these... I'm really hoping one of the mineshaft tunnels lead to a cave. There we go. Or a ravine. I'll take that. Even better. Ask and you shall receive. Part 2. Except I don't want you. Hello, Mr. Enderman. I'll take your pearl if possible. Yeah. Gave me 2 or 3 of them. I think it gave me 3. I might have been at 6. It would not have given me 4. I don't think looting 3 gives 4 ender pearls. Ah, just a little lake. Oh, never mind. Little lake with redstone. Alright, so I think if I want to maximize water distance, I'll open that up real fast. Oh, I need one more. Oops. There we go. So let me get rid of you. See more red dust over there. I don't want to get rid of what's coming out of the roof just yet. Come on, water, go away. I don't expect there to be a stronghold over here. In fact, I'm certain there's not a stronghold over here. We're way too far. I feel a sneeze coming. I am certain, absolutely certain there's not a stronghold this far out. We are over 50,000 and a half blocks away from world origin. Strongholds didn't generate this far out back then. I don't even think they generate this far out in 1.9. I think it's only up to 32,000 that they generate. So there's guaranteed no strongholds this far away from world origin. Okay, I'll get rid of that one. That water is not useful enough. Alright, good enough. I just wanted to get rid of most of the... And, Zoink! I just wanted to get rid of most of the lava. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a dungeon. That way I can use my own water. Live off the land. Be real melon farmers. Except there are not any other caves I'm seeing connected down here. This ravine ended up not offering very much. Ravines are great because there's a good probability of caves running into them. Except I'm not seeing any caves over here. Oh, I'm glad I decided to come up here. I was almost going to ignore this because it was just more of the mine shaft. Well, let me just take a quick look around. I see the darkness up there, but I don't know if that's mine shaft or if that's cave. I guess I'll find out. Mine shafts and dungeons will always generate as far as the world border. Or the ghost chunks if you're playing versions before 1.8. No world boundary though, as mine shafts didn't exist in beta 1.8. Or beta 1.7, I should say. Beta 1.8 added them. Hello, Mr. Greenbean. Farewell. Question for the people who play vibrant visuals, the Bedrock users out there. Do y'all know if dynamic lighting is implemented? I know we have the full-on brand new skylighting and other block lighting and whatnot and all that fun stuff. What, can you have movable light sources? Because if not, that's gonna make me sad. Or is this where I started? Oh, it was up there. There's something about that, but it never worked for you. I see. It just doesn't feel like something large enough that I would want to take the time and figure it out myself. The reason why I thought about it is because Optifine's dynamic lighting features, if you set a mob on fire, that mob casts light around it. And I was thinking to myself, as I use fire aspect on these green beans, what if they had light because they were on fire? Oopsies. There's bread I don't particularly need, although I will consider eating it just so that it doesn't steal any more inventory slots. Or I could stay true to my bacon-only diet, as I have for a very long time now. That looks like a Twitch image, Prime #1. Although I don't know where that image came from. It's not just from holding torches in your hand, that's part of it, but any mob that gets set on fire has light. Aha! A cave. And one I've already been at. Sad times. Maybe I'll get lucky and find the entrance. Then I could find any other caves in that area. Let's see if we can get out of here. I'll probably go the wrong way if I'm trying to leave. But at this point, I'm sort of just running around. I wonder if this is when or the area where I tried to leave originally. If I sort of walked into an exit last time, hopefully I can walk into an exit this time. Either an exit or another part of the cave system I have not yet explored. And so far, I keep running into places I have already been at. And since I know I went redstone mining here not that long ago, I'm not going to find any redstone left behind, unless I accidentally left a block or two. Here's a ravine that did I not explore much of? Interesting. I guess I haven't been here because I would not have chosen to leave that. Alright, I cannot see. There we go. There's a top. Oops, man, that's not what I wanted. There we go, that is what I wanted. Splash. I say as I miss the old splash sound from InfDev. Such a heavy kerplunk sound. Might have even been that in InDev, I don't remember. I can't remember when the splash sound was changed. What I know was there through Alpha 1.0. And I feel like this ravine... How did that one gravel end up there blocking the lava? Because this almost looks fake. How you've got the one gravel, but then cobblestone. That one piece of gravel would have had to have fallen in the perfect spot. Oops, don't place torches on ores. That one gravel would have had to have fallen in the perfect... Because I see the gravel there, where it would have generated. And then I know the water created the cobblestone. Well, this was a whole lot of nothing useful as well. Just a little bit of redstone. The search continues. Hello. Huzzah. A double za. That's just a dead end. And then I think up here. There's a pretty cool cave system. This is nice and messy. This is what makes caves interesting. To this day, I still don't know the English Muffin Man you're talking about. Kind of my fault, though, for not looking into whatever commercial you're talking about. There's some food product we don't have over here. Can y'all leave me alone? I'm busy. Ow. Double ow. Hey, please don't set me on fire. I'm doing stuff. But you know what I forgot to do? I was supposed to go to the end and repair my axe. I forgot I was missing durability. I'll take care of it later. Why are there so many bad guys in this one area? What happened? Yeah, Thomas's English Muffin and Bagels. That's a brand I don't see. You know what I do see? Green bean. And just like that, my inventory is now full of a bunch of blocks I didn't want to pick up. This is a cool area, though. Now I get to look down on that cave. Because I remember flooding that and getting rid of all the lava, turning it into obsidian. Hello, Enderman, I see you. Or there's two of them. Thank you for the pearl. Does it see me? This guy sees me. Unless zombies can't see in Minecraft. They can't see in the movie, but they can hear. I didn't know that until I went through the extras, the behind the scenes stuff. And you're multiplying. The caves are cool, they're just not giving me what I want. And I'm definitely keep going up and up and up. Which is also not particularly what I want. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to find an exit as opposed to trying to find a better place to be at. And I didn't realize, but I ran out of torches. Oops. Alright, what we're going to do is mine some coal real fast. I just need to fill up a stack. They're falling from the sky. Hello. Now I'm the one falling from the sky. Excuse me, y'all, I'm working. I just need a stack. $53, we're almost there. Oh, I didn't realize I passed it already. Alright, so now what I can do, I can turn all of that. Let's just move that over real fast. I think this is the part where I eat the bread. There we go. Oh, I guess I didn't need to do that because I realized I still have that shulker box on me. Oops. Oh, is this promising or is this dead end? I had a feeling that would happen. Alright, so what we can do, let's start tossing every complete stack in there. Or I could just toss everything for now, since there's only one. Alright, back to what we were doing. While I'm here, though, I will pick up a little more coal. Might as well increase the stack size. Alright, back to work. Sometimes gravel at the end of a tunnel means it's blocking a path. Sometimes it doesn't. So at times, oh well. I saw you. You saw me. I saw the light, and I was almost thinking this was another cave I had already been at. Except I see more light over there, which means that's probably more caves I've been at. The urge to jump, but the knowledge of I'll probably not make it. Maybe I was just here. Oh, there's 3 of them. There's a lot of green beans. I don't particularly need the gunpowder, though. The amount of TNT I have at home, I don't even know if I'll ever go through all of it. I would need a dedicated project that required that insane amount of TNT. I don't even know what I would do with all of it. I feel like at some point, if you have TNT in one area, you hit a point of diminishing return. Maybe TNT would work wider as a large blanket. So instead of density, focus on surface area. I guess that should be volume versus surface area. Hooray, geometry. And I remember staring right down into that area. I was just here. Alright, maybe for real this time I start trying to find the exit. These caves are just so fun to explore. I will say though, they do get tiring after a while. Totally beat beta caves though. Those are disappointing. Whenever a cave starts getting good, you hit a chunk border. We're just gonna eat a couple of these real fast, I'd feel better. There we go. Spend all that saturation healing up. I probably could have lasted a while, but I didn't want to take the chances. Maybe I'm finding a lot of bad guys in this one area because I've already explored a lot of the caves around here. And if it's daytime and the caves are all lit up, there are not many places for bad guys to spawn. Therefore, they're spawning closer to me because this is where I have not yet lit up. Ah, I was hoping that'd be a way out. What am I at? 56? I'm not too far below sea level. I have no idea where I'm gonna pop up out at though. Hello. Boop. I see a light. It's not lava, is it? Nope, it's a torch, which means I've already explored down there. Oi. Maybe I already explored all the lower cave sections, so now this is me running around going after the upper cave sections. And I remember lighting this part up. Yeah, because I remember coming through here, deciding to go up. Started walking, thinking, this isn't going to get me anywhere. So I went back down. There's another dirt room. Except we're only at... Oh, wow, we're at 20? Oh, I'm close. I'm right above... Hello. Right above where I want to be. Once I'm in an area that is 20 and less, that's when I know I've made it. $19, just a little bit too high though for redstone itself. I kind of want to look at my statistics real quick because I want to know just how many green beans have I defeated. Yeah, I'm at 19. Come on, mineshaft. Just a few more blocks. You're so close. So close to where I need to be. Ah, torches. Sad times. Oop. Alright, well, while I'm here, let me look at only 128. It feels like there's been so many though. Hold on though. And then Enderman is 14,662. Sad times. The amount of XP I've required. And I still have to get up to level 139. I'm running out of time because I'm running out of versions. I'm gonna have to recount. I might need to know exactly how many weeks I have left. 1.17 only had one update for it. There's only going to be one 1.17 snapshot. I don't know how many pre-releases and release candidates I have. For all I know, I have less versions than I think I do. Man, now I'm back at the area. Yeah, when I was in 1.14, I did take the time to add all 4 different types of protection to my armor. I was very close on time for that because I don't remember what I was working on, but I realized I was running out of versions. I had a short window to acquire the XP and go for it. The reason why I have 14,662 Endermen killed is because of that. That's one of the reasons. One of the reasons why I've needed so much XP. Stick around long enough and you may get to see my basic Enderman farm. I'd head back there to repair my axe. I shouldn't have eaten that bread because look, now there's more bread I have to deal with. Alright, where are we? 21. Yeah, this is now not getting me where I want to be. Let's try to find the exit. I'd rather not staircase up, this low down. If I'm gonna make a staircase out of here, I'd want to do it close to the surface. And zoop. So much for such a strong start. Only a few minutes down into the cave and boom, redstone. Well, as more time passes, the less I seem to find. What are we at? 13. Well, at least this is at the right level, except I've already acquired all the redstone in the area. Beep beep, don't mind me. Yeah, I for sure remember this part of the cave. What do we have? Little less than 45 minutes of the day. I don't even know how much redstone I have. I don't think it was too much. Only a few stacks or so. That was just one big loop. And now this is where I last looked down. Where is it? Yeah, it was up there. I remember up there I appeared multiple times today. Now this part I'm definitely going in circles. Hey, I see you. The ICU is where you don't want to be. Alright, let's keep exploring. Oops. When I find water in caves, I try to block it off and not get rid of it. But sometimes it's faster to just plop it down. Yeah, we're only at 30. Let's see if I could pass 50. If I could find a cave that goes 50 and higher, then I'll find what feels like a good place and make a staircase there. Let me plop that down because I like having my torches on ceilings. Oh, there's a vertical shaft that's dark. I think there's our target. Maybe I should start someplace easier to get to, like right here. Hold on, where was that vertical shaft? Oh, there's a cave there. Must not have been up it. Oh, there is no cave. So it was right here. Oh, I see skylight. I found an exit. I did not need a staircase. I say right as I start digging a staircase. I didn't need to make a fully enclosed staircase in the middle of, I hope there's an exit around here. Let it snow, let it snow. Just not in my world. Hello. Alright, we made it. Alright, time for me to build a pillar here. I probably don't need this one to be as high because I already have that pillar there. I can just use this one here as other reference. And I see a cave right over there. Let's go exploring, shall we? Unless I've been bamboozled. That's not a cave. Surface lava lake. Alright, how about down here? This is a cave. But does it do what it needs to do? Which is go down. Ow. No fire for me. I'm only at a stack and 4 torches. Do I go down? Hello. Oops. I was hoping I had enough knockback to get rid of him. I think we don't go down because this is probably too close to where I've been before. which means it's not going to get me to where I need to be, which is away from the caves I've already been at. There we're on day 6,400. 64 is a nice happy number in Minecraft. So if I've done all the caves over here, we'll venture off in this direction and wonder if whether or not this is where I've been before. I kind of want to head down there, but I don't think I'm far enough. This cave feels like it's not going to go down. Oh, it's a ravine. Oh, there we go. This is something I haven't been to yet. Alright, I'll work maybe here. Peekaboo, I see you. I say to the cave, as if the cave can hear me. There we go. Keep using dirt as a building material, as I don't often need it for stuff. Alright, let's see what's down here. Although, looking around, I don't think there are any caves that branch off from these lower parts. Oh, there's one. I was mistaken. Well, let's light this all up first. Hello. Ow. Ah, I don't need your bow. That's why looting with skelly bumps are not fun, because they have an increased chance of dropping bows. If you're not a bow person like me, they just take up inventory space. And then when you take them home, they take up chest space. But what I can do now, lay down the shulker box and toss everything in there. And I sort of had deja vu. Alright, with that taken care of, away we go. So I think there were 2 caves. I don't think there was one of them. I think there was one closer to here. Hello. And then one not far. The one that I saw before. But this one appears to take us down. We're at 42 though. Not low enough. But this, on the other hand, unless this ends up connecting. Yeah, this might be the part of the ravine I was looking at before. Let's eat that heal up real fast. Spend the saturation. Yeah, it did just loop around. Oh wait, is it already dark? No, it's not. Well, in fact, while I'm here, how about I get rid of this? I'll take the non-flooded path first. Well, I should say it's going to be not flooded. Torches. I was hoping I went far enough away, but I guess not. There is some darkness, though, so I guess that's a positive. I must be at the edge of where I previously explored. Because there are a lot of dark tunnels over here. Oh, red dust. I'll take that. So I guess as long as the cave system is connected, that's not too bad. As long as there's still plenty of space for new stuff. I don't think this goes anywhere. At some point I'll need all this gravel I need to keep working on the pathways for my current settlement. Oh, this is my last torch. Sad times. Right when I got to a good area. I was deciding back on the surface of either chopping down more trees or just try to explore. I decided to just try to explore. Perhaps that was not the wisest decision. If I could find a mine shaft, I could get wood there. That way I don't have to go back. Ow. Unfortunately, this shall be slightly dark for a little bit. Howdy, Kusky, welcome back. I see the light. Alright, so, up we go. And I guess back into the darkness. Where are we at? Oh boy, we're still in the 20s. The tricky thing with caves like this is, if you manage to get down here fast, that means it's possible to get out of here fast. But unfortunately, that's not practical. Unless you happen to pay attention to your whole cave journey. Man, of course now I start seeing the red dust. And decisions. Okay, if that was number 1, why do you have number 2? What does anyone know what these numbers are? What's the little crown mean? Because I've never seen this before. Ah, don't break my torches. I don't have any replacements. He dropped a potato. I don't need that. Maybe I should just make a staircase. Because the staircase will say, hey, this is exactly where I need to be. I hear you. Number 2 fan. Ow. How'd that happen? Not how you're number 2 fan. How was it you were decided? Alright, how many green beans have gone boom? Oh look, I can make torches. Because this is something I've never seen before today. 75 XP. Is it messages? Are they keeping track of messages on here? I don't know how ended up being number 1 fan because never showed up on a stream before. I should say never saw any of my streams before. Watch time. Watch time would make sense. Ow. Or would it? I don't know. Maybe I should look at the YouTube creator details, the video that they put every week, or whatever it's called, for the people who check their YouTube studio. Hello. For the people who check their YouTube studio, I think every week they have a new video for YouTube creators in studio and talks about whatever new features they're rolling out. And I see blue carbon. Well, maybe I should look in there and see. Because I didn't make any sort of changes to the YouTube channel setup to set something like this. And yes, howdy, welcome back. Ow. Well, now I have 10 pieces of blue carbon. As nice as that is to have, where's the stuff I'm really looking for? Maybe I should go blast mining down here. That'll find me redstone. Oh wait, doesn't TNT drop 100% of the blocks now? That was supposed to be sarcasm because you're gonna end up blowing up the redstone. It's not blast proof. But then I realized, hey, wait a minute. Doesn't TNT now drop all the items? I say now, but I think that was a 1.14 change. 6 years. This got me nowhere. Didn't even make it a 30. I guess I didn't need to bring any extra ender pearls with me because I keep picking them up. Alright, while I'm here, we're gonna chop all this down. All 12 of these blocks. There we go. I've now temporarily solved my torch issue. That did not get me anywhere that was useful. Alright, let's try to find darkness. Nom 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 nom. What? I wasn't close to you. Ow. How did that second hit not take him out? Oi. I know there's one more. Wait, where did I take that damage from? Hold on. There's a skelly button there. Okay. What I thought I saw was a green bean up top, but maybe not. Do 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 do. What are we at here? 57 or 40? 47. Let's just end here. So I want to go. I don't know, maybe this way. Of course, I'd feel better if it was built properly. 1.16.5 was when you really started playing Minecraft. Gravel. Is that? Oh. Didn't know if that was the bottom of the river or something. Congratulations, you're now my number 30 fan. And surface! The Zella Moon is going down. Let me just say no to Mr. Zomble. Oh, there are more Zombles. Alright, huzzah! Boop! Alright, nothing else bad around here, so we'll catch some Z's, reset the weather timer. Alright, cool. So now, let me just look at this real fast. Oh, I didn't have any extra coal. I didn't realize that. Oops. Because I was going to make more torches. Well, coal is easy to acquire, so I'll just head down real fast. Oh, I passed a stack already? I guess I'll take that. Alright, let's, I just need 10 pieces. I just want to finish crafting the torches. And then we'll probably head back with what we have now. I'm hoping I have enough redstone to finish what we're working on. I'll just take up all of this, whatever extra coal I have, I'll take back with me. I was hoping there was cobblestone there to stand on, or stone. Alright, now we're all good to head back. And just place that down real fast, make sure everything's complete stacks. So we are at 4 stacks and 50. That's not that much. Oh well. I'll deal with it, I suppose. Also gonna grab that, slide those items over. Really, Flint? As soon as I put everything in the shulker box, it says, wait, you forgot about me. Alright, well, get out of my hotbar. I don't want to see you right now. Alright, so the way out of here is this way. I think that was too high up. Oop, I almost ended up down there. Ha! The pearl almost landed right in the cave. I have all these ender pearls, I figured might as well just start using them now. I think I'm going the right way. There are more surface cave access points up here, but I feel like these are not going to be beneficial if all the underground has already been taken over. Alright, let's clean that up. Well, here, I guess I'll move that over since I'll be taking it with me. You should totally send the thunderstorms my way. I would appreciate it. Where's my boat? Did I put it away? There it is. Alright, away we go. OBS says about 20 minutes left. This will be enough time to make it home and then make it home, get back to work. We'll probably be able to finish placing down the redstone today. That's what I'm hoping. Alright, I just gotta find... Oh yeah, it's this way. This is why I need a dedicated pathway. Otherwise I'm kinda walking around not really knowing where I'm going. I'm not going that way. There's the staircase. Maybe I should just block that off, because that's the second time recently. I hope I don't have power outages either. There was someone else I was talking to who had a power outage a couple days ago, I think. She's not... Well, I guess same state, but kind of far away. Far enough to not be on the same service provider. You had a power outage? That's not fun. Yeah, I'd probably hide the F3 for now. I do. Alright, I was just verifying, making sure that the boat model didn't change. Making sure I still don't have the oars on here. This is the part where I catch up on everything. We got 3,800. Yeah, down trees. Were the trees knocked over from the wind and all that? Did I see the announcement? Announcement for what? Announcement for who? Announcement where? And how do you welcome back? Power was restored 2 days later. I don't think I've had the power be out that long recently. Minecraft copper announcement? No. Did they do something with copper? Did they finally change the copper bulb back to the way people wanted it to be? I don't even know if they could make such a change now because everyone then started implementing copper bulbs the way we got in the full release. Sad times, sad times. They're adding armor and stuff. They're adding copper armor. That's not the way to make copper useful if everyone tries to get to diamond and netherite as fast as they can. The copper golem, though, copper golem is useful. I'll be honest, I can't remember what the other mobs were for that vote, but I voted copper golem, and I think it was... I think the Allay was one of the mobs. The Allay, copper golem, and I can't remember the third option. Well, congratulations, now you're number one. This is... I have no idea how that works, unless it's because this is the first day and so everyone's numbers are all similar enough. Anyways, copper golem, I'm gonna be happy. Does that mean they're adding copper buttons? Because I'm pretty sure if the copper golem was voted, they'd also get copper buttons. Oh, you got bumped down from number 2 to number 3. Wonder who number 2 is now. It's like playing a guessing game. Alright, who's got number 1? I have number 3. Go fish. For as excited as I can be about the copper stuff, when it really comes down to it though, it's not going to make much of a difference for me because I don't know when I'll play the newest version. That's currently not on the to-do list for a while. My gosh, so much sulfur. Maybe I should have kept the red dust in there. Too late. I wonder if there's a way for me to view me, the creator, in YouTube Studio. If there's a way for me to view who my top viewers. There's no members. I don't have channel membership set up. So I guess the top viewers. Let's toss all these mob drops real fast. Check filtered message. There is no message for me to approve. YouTube hasn't done that in years. I say years, but only 2 or 3. It feels like a long time just because I've been streaming most days, most weekdays, unless it's holiday and whatnot, or take a week off or whatever. Yeah, it's been a very long time since I've seen YouTube tell me, hey, message awaiting approval. You could send the message one word at a time, see what word gets blocked. But sometimes, though, it's a whole phrase. And when it's a phrase, you can't figure it out because every word goes through individually. Are y'all able to see who number 1, 2, and 3 are? I'm currently streaming. I can't check right now. Oops. OBS says about 13 minutes or so. Is it in the participants tab? No. Is it there? No. I don't know how to check. Oh wait. Just another one of those days of YouTube rolling out a new feature that I don't realize until I hit the start streaming button. Okay, so if that's 380 out of 384, and this one's at 351, I can go up to 353. None of these are 353. This is the best I have for now, so I'll just toss it in. Pretty soon I'll need to collect all these bows. I'm gonna have to put them area. Alright, and went down from number 1 to number 2, guess makes sense. Alright, so I need, what I don't need is this potato. Potato hops on. Was I mentioned? I don't think he's been on here in a while. Wonder if he has summer vacation or something. Toss all that. This box is empty, right? Yep. Alright, I think we're safe to head back. Oh, no we're not. I need to put away the spider eyes. And probably grab more pearls. I do have Farlands chunks in this world. I have 2 sets of Overworld Farlands and 1 set of Nether Farlands. No, I have 3 sets of 3 sets of Overworld Farlands, but they're kind of close to, or 2 of them are kind of close together. Alright, so I need... Have you not known that the entirety of UMP Part 2 was spent me walking to the Nether Farlands? That's the whole reason why Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld is split into parts. Because I didn't want to include all of the episodes for Walking to the Farlands as part of the main series. And so I said, okay, I've got part 1 goes to beta 1.7, part 2 is walking, and then part 3 goes to 1.6. And then I took a break for UMP for a while, and now we're back. Part 4 going until 1.17. And then I'll take another break. Alright, we might be all good, because I have cobblestone up there. Oh, you know what I need, though? I need the dark oak fences, and I could probably put this shulker box away. Not just new gold. Yeah, they need to be something other than a tier between or speed. Fences are not in this corner. Had to pause to figure it out. Alright, I'll take these, and I'll take the torches. And I'll take some repeaters. I don't know how many repeaters I need. And I'll take half a stack. I'll feel better if I do. Red dust torches, red dust repeaters. I guess I could take back with me more dark oak. Oh, you know what I said I was planning on doing? I was planning on chopping down more oak trees. Sort of got low on time, so that didn't happen. I'll just take another stack of this, though. Oh wait, how much dark oak wood? I'll leave the 55. Huzzah! That was a good throw. And a zoop. Alright, now let's get back to building. I say as I left all my cobblestone up here. Alright, I was at... I guess I need to be in lane 10. Yeah, there's a lot of empty space to my right. I should put something here. Because I have everything going on over there. And I have one test chamber here. I don't know what to put in this empty space in the middle, though. I'll figure that out later. But now what I can do... Let's grab more... Oops. More of you. Oh, wait, here. I should take more cobble. Clean inventory is a happy inventory. Alright, let's get back to work. Where was I? I ran out of redstone. Must be on the last place that I put the cobblestone at. Can't remember. Was that this one? Was that this one or that one? Oh wait, hold on. Where was I working again? Because I think I totally missed it. Right, here we are. Alright, let's hope we don't run out. Hiccup, let's hope we don't run out again. Famous last words. What was it again? I think it was 3. Then I go up by 1. Plus there's the 3. And then 2. And yeah, there's not much time left. At least we'll be prepared for next time. I'm pretty sure yesterday I was saying, now we'll make sure to finish this, or something like that. I might have to sort out my versions though, because either I'm ahead or I'm behind. Because I know my episode numbers are correct. I just don't know if I'm on the right version I'm supposed to be at. There's a possibility I missed out on 2 versions, which means before 1.16.5 is over, I'm gonna have to go through and catch up on those. Alright, so what's next? I guess the next one is this one. So it's one block over. In fact, it's like a giant U. Decisions. I'm trying to think how to memorize this pattern, because you start out with the U, then it's +3 over 1, then it's +3. See if I can figure this out. Oh, and it has the torch on top. I still haven't done that. Oops. Which means let me grab my torches. 1, 2, 3, 5. Then it's another 1, 2, 3. And then how far from there? 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Oh, I see. So it goes over, and then it goes up. Is it 2 blocks? How did that happen? Oh, I have a repeater there. And this is why I made sure to grab the repeaters. Because I have 1 repeater there. That way this only has to be 1 block. But yeah, this is indeed all it for today. If y'all have any final thoughts, start saying it now. We'll be replicating this pattern to the last of these tomorrow, in whatever version I decide on playing. So yep, that's indeed all it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye.